Hello, all of you beautiful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Fallout Twin Cities Scar, Season 1, Episode 3, Darned Rattlers. This is one of our tabletop campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io. Go, take a look at it, let us know what you think. For now, we're going to start with introductions. First off, we have Conrad here. He is doing some art on stream. You'll see him after the beginning art scroll. And off to Encha. Who may have stepped away.
Uncanny timing.
Every time. I swear.
Like a curse.
Unless I remember to specifically ask him. Every time I specifically... every time I specifically ask him if he's ready, he's ready. But every time I don't remember to ask him if he's ready, he's not here.
So true. It's just how it
Enja!
works.
Enja!
Did he come back?
He's gone forever.
You can blame it all on me.
Okay.
Put my
Well-
guitar down.
I suppose while we're waiting for him, we'll go ahead and do the recap instead. Alright, we'll let the dice decide. Sprocket!
Yippee, I love being picked for things. What am I being picked for?
Recap.
Kidding. I'm kidding. Alrighty. So, our recap starts off with us leaving the back rooms with the information of what we need, which would be the 3 MacGuffins, our main control panel for the generator that's been damaged. Oh gosh, am I unable to read? There we go. Yep, the neutron moderation rods and the coolant pumps have also been damaged. With those objects in mind, we all went and retroactively did our shopping trip and collectively came up with the idea that, maybe a few more caps would be nice. As we were wishy-washily jumping between leaving right away and going back, we decided as a group to do some odd jobs. Sprocket went to his usual dinner money places, searching up scrap dealers, anybody who might need anything done, and found just a bit of information that people are mostly looking for screws, general bits of high-quality metal, but thankfully the materials crunch hasn't really hit yet. The robot caretakers of the mall have been doing their job and rationing things out properly, at least. After the general idea of what was being done is summed up, we then split up and looked for some actual jobs. The easier job is that we figured out that the local movie theater's projector is gone. It's just missing. It was stolen. It walked away. And, well, having the circuses being taken out of the bread and circuses equation as an entire city is starting to collapse due to a lack of power is not good. So we volunteered to go and take a look for that movie projector that's been stolen. And more interestingly, there was an old man slumped up against a wall, screaming out about losing his bones. Which bones? We didn't know until we asked. We walked over and found that this old man is visibly okay. No wounds, no blood, also no bones in one of his legs. Just the entire leg, nothing but muscle and skin and connective tissue and fat. You squish it, it kind of goes all wobbly. He goes on this fantastical story about skeletons, a secret tunnel where he hides his goods, his ill-gotten gains, and how he was offered mushrooms by skeletons, and eventually he found a strange object, relic, a triangle of some sort of magical quantity, which he touched, and promptly lost his leg bones too. And the skeletons he found, as we found out shortly after, were not the laying down and decaying kind, but the standing up and talking to you kind. After we get our rundown by the old man here, we just do a quick look around where he is, let him know, hey, here's, you should pay us. He lets us know about a depot he has hidden in these supposed tunnels. And we start looking. And then we all start getting itchy brain syndrome. Some of us are able to see the tunnel in large grandeur. The synths see a large portal over 12 feet tall that they could just walk into. And those of us who are more not great at seeing the unseeable see just a small crack in the hole. And some of us who are particularly not gifted in that department see our shadows distort and move in a way that causes us mental damage. We collect our thoughts, figure out this hole. Through our combined efforts and discussions of our resident magical user, Luecinda, we are able to put 2 and 3 together to get 7 and go our way through the hole. It's a sprawling tunnel. We managed to make our way through the gloom and encounter what looked to be like a ruined mess hall. Picnic tables, dust, and a lot of bones. Venro goes invisible, sneaks it out. Nothing seems to be going on. All's good. He comes back, and then we all go as a group. And then suddenly the skeletons are animated and are talking to us. They're celebrating the fact that, ooh, flesh, there's flesh finally. We see fleshy beings. And we talk. They talk about displacing a previous group of skeletons that were far too nice when this crucible, the magical triangle that was touched, and, well, now they're here. We think they're friendly until when we turn to leave to go grab some things, they decide, no, you're not allowed to leave. We hate flesh. We were lying about being nice. Have at thee. Everybody who was mostly fleshy left, and those of us who were less fleshy decided to have a good old-fashioned debate about what flesh means. We were moderately successful, and the skeletons started fighting. We take the opportunity. Oh, what was that, Ninja?
They did. Congratulations on that one.
Yippee! They had 3 HP in a dream, and that dream was to smash each other to bits. Thankfully, they did point us in the right direction where the other skeletons were, and we delved a bit deeper to find the original group of skeletons that were much nicer and gave the old man some mushrooms. Totally not of the medicinal variety. They were farming some mushrooms, seemed far more chill and far more reasonable, seeing that skeletons gain intelligence as they are here on this plane. They explain more about the crucible and what happened to the old man, and we go, all right, so we could use your guys' help, because apparently if any of us non-skeletons touch the crucible, we lose some of our skeletons. And the skeleton Belene decides to go with us. And with that, we were turning around to go back to the old man to grab him, so we can find his cache of ill-gotten goods in the crucible, return it to its resting place, and, well, get our first little side quest done.
All right, and now for the introductions. Go for it, Enja.
Hello and good day, everyone. I'll be your storyteller for this evening, Enja Lumereus. I play the allies, I play the enemies, and I orchestrate all manner of events. So we'll be following our players today, starting with, I believe it's Tal.
Yep. Hello, I am Talius, and I will be playing one of the Grayson twins, who are a pair of sentient synthetic twins and are metal poison type. We do not have the Izul yet, so Luecinda.
Hello, I'm Viv. I will be playing Luecinda, the, magical battle maid Deathclaw. sure that's a perfect thing for a Deathclaw to do. At least in my opinion.
Death clawy activities.
Yes. You know, she's got a little bit of magical know-how, which has not particularly been super useful yet. But you know, we'll get there, I'm sure. On to
Me?
Dr. RGB. Okay, the
Yes.
doctor's in the name. The doctor's at first are throwing me off.
Hello, I'm Drunk Dragonair, and I'm going to be playing the other Grayson twin. Metal poison type. E.g., probably Dr. RGB, maybe Dr. Hex. Sprocket, go!
Hello, I'm Okifer, and I play Sprocket, resident scrap master. Well, I like scrap, and I am a light and metal type, and here to be overall useful and not a gremlin in the least. And on to Venro.
Hello everyone, I am Razim, and I am playing as Venro, the Earth Poison type Night Stalker and Scout of the party. And we do have one piece of fan art that was done on stream by Ido.
Oh boy.
Oh, right, that one. Let me grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least one piece that I remember.
Is there... Oh, duh, that's where we put it there. Just a moment. There is another piece of fan art to submit.
There you all go.
Ah, the twins.
You
love them in
Ido
the
did the
jackets.
twins.
Ido did a
They
great
did a
job.
wonderful job.
Oh no. I wonder which Grayson is Tal and which Grayson is Era.
You'll find out eventually, maybe.
People might figure it out one day.
You two are going to be swapping bodies. I actually don't see... Oh, God. There we go. There's Discord. Yippee.
Ido did a great job. Ido good bean.
Ido is a very good bean. And then I just sent the completed Sprocket over to the fan art for Twin Cities. I'm so excited to have the full Sprocket on full display.
And there you go! This was drawn by Oki
Sprocket.
himself.
That's how you know it's lore accurate.
Yes.
Huh.
He's a dirty little trash gremlin.
What a goober.
Absolute goober. With 400% more uppies.
It's your own fault that you need uppies so often.
You know, it's a curse. Born to walk, forced to uppies.
Alright, well, off to you, Enja.
Well, alrighty then. So, you were still amongst the skeleton crew known as Dead Calm, which seem particularly more numerous than Bothered Bones, so it is a little bit of a wonder why they were ejected from their former spot. When the Bothered Bones, with all their 3 HP, were basically hogging the entrance.
I mean, probably because these guys are chill and didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They are called Dead Calm.
These guys also said they beat the snot out of these guys, and I didn't see any injuries on the bones that we ran into in the other spots. So they probably said, "Hey, you leave," and they probably went, "Oh, okay, sure, whatever, bye."
We're not that invested.
You know, we should have realized that they didn't actually fight when they said they beat the snot out of skeletons, considering the whole lack of mucus.
One way or the other, I believe we were off to get an old man missing a leg bone.
Yep, we're bringing a whole skeleton to go get a man who's missing a quarter of his. A lot of skeleton transportation.
Yep. At least one is coming with you, but you could ask for more if you desired. Or if you had other questions about their strange skeleton society.
I don't have any questions. I don't know if anybody else does.
At least not right now.
Yeah. That. They exist. They're skeletons. Sprocket's still processing this as a concept.
It's
Before now,
true.
skeletons were just things
They
to steal
exist. Their terrible secret has been unleashed. Or rather, discovered. Forgive us for existing.
You are not forgiven.
Well, we didn't really have a backup, so I guess we'll just have to kill you.
But
That sounds
we are
about right.
off to get an old man.
Yep. And I
One
think
of-
we. Oh, sorry.
Whom is going to be carried by a Grayson. The Grayson that is not carrying the Sprocket shall carry the old man.
The fact
So
that
you-
it needs this much supervision is worrying.
so,
but
so you're content with the singular skeleton.
at least for now, if we need
Fair
another,
enough.
we can always go back and ask.
True.
Until
Skeletons
proven
can
otherwise.
probably navigate these underground paths well enough.
And the bothered bones are no longer a bother, so that's the one big obstacle out of our way.
I mean, there might be one left.
The chances that he forgot everything that just happened is 80%.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like we're going to have trouble with a singular skeleton as a very weak constant.
Now the most important question. Oop. Welcome.
Hey, hey.
It a Gimund.
Did it give
Gimund's here.
introduction time, Gimund?
Hey, hey. I'm Gimund, and I'm playing Izul, the fire sonic alligator.
Does Izul not know if they're a crocodile or an alligator?
Crocagator.
Alidile?
Alley dial.
A generous bestowal.
Ooh.
Casterus tip $24.07. 100% up his uptime.
Key, thank you so
God.
much for that tip. Thank you for the support. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed.
Oh boy. So soon. Understand.
It's going to forget how to walk at this rate.
I mean, stop concerning us.
I've done nothing to concern you except eat lead.
Either way, let's see if there's a remaining skeleton or if they somehow manage to KO themselves in the process while looking for flesh. Shallst we?
Ooh, and pick up the candy. That candy looked pretty good.
Of course, you'd want to eat it.
Didn't the candy come out of their skulls?
Yeah, so that'd be
Yeah.
it's skull candy, which means they're actually headphones, not candy.
I don't think they're gonna get that one.
No, I got that one. That just means more scrap. Look, either I get sweets or I get sweet scrap. Either way, I'm winning.
The only thing you're winning is a race no one wants to win.
Yippee.
A race nobody else is competing in.
Like, not even Izul wants the candy? I figured he'd want to snack on it.
Izul would probably rather have food that they have cooked, so they know it's safe.
That's all, folks.
You know, that's earned.
Oh no.
Of course, Wander Meal is summoned in this situation.
You know, for the skeletons, it's probably the most nutritious thing they can actually eat. But yes, Senja, is there any remaining skelebruvs?
There is not. There are, curiously enough, not even skeletal remains, just candy.
What a weird group of cows.
Yeah, very odd.
I'm sure the
The
magic
skeleton will
magic.
just, as he looks upon the lost candy, just shake his head.
Look, I'm thankful for the uppies, but could I be put down for just a little bit? I'm not eating it right away. I just want to grab it for testing purposes.
I don't believe you.
Well, first I want to see if it'll disappear once we leave this cave system attached directly to the mall. Because if it disappears from my pockets, then it'll disappear from my stomach, which defeats the purpose of eating it.
Oh, I will admit that is a very good test for one particular situation where we have to worry about our skelly friend here.
That is true. I still do not trust him to hold the candy.
Izul,
Yeah.
would you mind handling the candy?
Yeah. And Izul is gonna start picking up the candy. How much candy am I getting?
You are getting 9 pieces of assorted candy.
And possibly an abomination against nature, otherwise known as a Wonder Meal bar. Or worse, that's going to come later.
Maybe we'll find it in the old man's cachet.
I never said that.
Shallst we move forward and we can see whether or not we have to worry about our skelly friend then? I'm just going to begin walking. I think we're heading out, Enja, to find our old
sounds like
man.
So, who wants to roll survival to follow your tracks backwards? Unless you did something in particular to mark your path down.
Thought we just went straight. Who has survival in the party? I think that's Zim.
I do. Although Zim
Do
might
I?
have more than me.
Some probably has more.
I've got
Kinda
2.
his thing.
I actually only have 1 right now. I
Oh,
put
wow.
more into navigation.
Ah.
Oh, I guess the person with 2 should roll then with bonuses from people.
Yes, provide me my bonuses so I may roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Unless somebody can offer more, I guess that would be
I-
nobody. I got a teamwork.
I can offer a teamwork as well, and a single survival.
Yeah, take the single survival. So 2 dice.
Total
There's
7.
enough. I'm pretty sure everybody in this party has teamwork this time around, which is not a bad thing, mind you.
I will be getting more
Plan on
survival
adding it.
soon, just not yet.
Yeah, Sprocket's survival just comes from him basically living on the streets of the mall. It's not going to be his main things going forward. Wacha!
Power of the Sprocket.
That'll be a 6.
All right. That'll do it. That'll do it pretty good for getting you back up.
The question is, does the candy disappear when the threshold is crossed?
Does not. Now here's the next question. Do you want your skeleton to cross the threshold?
Probably not. The
Yeah,
Dr.
Bellin.
Grayson. Go ahead.
Oh no, you go.
I was just going to say the Dr. Grayson not carrying a sprocket can probably just wander out and be like, hey, old guy, you're coming with us now. We're going to the cache. And then pick him up.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Did you change your mind? Did you find my bones? Did you...
We know where your bones are. We just need you to come with us. That way we can go to your cache because we need your strange triangle thing to get your bones back.
Was it a triangle? It was a triangle.
You said it was.
Talha deciding halfway through not to finish that sentence.
Just lost interest.
That's fair.
Go back through the hole.
Oh, Izul, can you throw a piece of candy across the threshold? I want to see if it disappears.
Sure. Curious anyway. And Izul's gonna take out one of the candies. And throw it past the threshold.
All right. Nope, still there. However, you will notice that there is one piece of candy that seems to be more prolific than the others.
Uh-huh.
It seems to be in a rather clear plastic wrappers. They seem to be like rolled tablets. Kind of chalky looking, maybe.
I'm gonna have to examine these later. But yeah, he's gonna then go pick up the candy that he threw and then regroup with the others. They seem to not disappear when crossing the other side of the hole.
That means they might be edible. Huh? Huh?
I'll examine
course.
them later.
Edible and safe are two different things. Everything is edible at least once.
Actually,
skeleton's not.
technically, the term edible does mean that it is safe to eat. Not that you are capable of eating it.
One way or the other, old man. Which way to your cache from here?
Well, let's see. Carl, do you remember? I do not. You were not with us when you put down your cash. Ah, dang it.
Dr. Grayson's lights flicker slightly.
All right, where was it? All right, keep going forward from here. It'll come back to me, I'm sure. I just gotta remember a little bit more.
Oh dear.
Dr. Grayson begins walking.
Now, I'm quite sure that we told you beforehand to mind your hands. It seems that you have failed to heed these instructions. I wanted to touch it. We told you not to do that. Oh, now you tell me. We told you before.
Question for you, Enja. How far away from the ceiling is Sprocket while he's getting uppies?
You still have 2 more feet of clearance even sitting on their shoulders.
Perfect. Sprocket's going to grab one of his rolls of duct tape because he foresees a winding and incomprehensible route ahead of him. And he's going to try sticking bits of duct tape to the ceiling to kind of mark their path.
Fair enough.
Good a use as any of duct tape.
Also, the skeleton seems curiously perplexed how he refuses blame for his actions, even though to them it's so clearly him in the wrong.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's pretty clearly in the wrong to all of us at this point.
Yes.
Does anybody in the party disagree that the old man is in the wrong here?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely in the wrong.
Fantastic. We are going to give him the Sprocket treatment then on the way out to make sure he doesn't touch additional things. And then once we put him down, he is no longer our problem.
So,
Old
just saying, if this cash isn't here, I can just bite him, right?
You can what?
I'm not going to say yes yet.
We're biting people? Usually that gets me kicked out of bars. Actually, Venro, curious, because you have those big teefies. Are your bites, what are they, right? Poison venomous?
Very much so.
It's okay. Good to know.
Very good to know. I might have to make anti-venom.
That does leave my question. Have you tried milking yourself, like the teeth, like they do to like the snakies, to like make the venom portable?
I have. I put some of it into some of my bullets and such.
You'll have to show me, because adding venom to things sounds like a great way of being more effective.
At some point, a sample of your venom would be nice for being able to fabricate an antidote in case. That's a later problem. Right now, waiting for the old man to say churn here.
He does seem unfocused down here, but at some points he will become lucid again and indeed point in at least a direction.
The backhand of justice.
We're feeling right now towards him.
Okay,
Oh, good.
chat, down. Behave.
What are they doing?
Well, the term milking was used, and now they're running with it, and we have to put them in the corner.
Oh, I didn't
Actual
even.
phrase for the extraction of venom from snakes.
It is, but
It
chat.
is.
We
Chat
all
is
know
the-
what chat is talking about, though.
Wait,
Yeah.
I didn't
Hey, sir,
even
the
clock
times I'm
that.
being genuine are the times I create the most chaos.
No, this is all on chat, okay? There was
What
a
a
half
bunch
a
of
second when you
degenerates.
used the word, I went, why did you say that on stream? Chat's gonna have a field day. But I was like, you know what? Maybe if I just ignore it, chat will be good.
Don't
Nope.
ever count on them to do that.
At least it's Veneron,
Got it.
not us.
Hmm.
Oh, there is a funny joke that we could drop in at some point in time, but I'm going to leave that out for now and possibly poke Zim about it later.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay. So,
Also, for the record, Venro is paying very close attention to the path we're taking.
Understandable.
I don't think he's aware of, what Sprocket's doing, so, he's doing his scout thing of making sure he knows how to get back.
Good. Smart.
double the protection, double the prevention.
That is generally the best way.
Yep. So he pointed a direction, so at least we're getting a direction. Hopefully this is a direction that has a path instead of one of those, it's in that general direction, now we gotta figure out how to get that way. Directions.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not that lucky.
We aren't.
No.
So, old man, question for you as you're being the master of navigating your own memories. What does your cachet look like? Is it like a duffel bag? Is it a crate?
Oh, I was actually very lucky. I had a suitcase with wheels on it.
Suitcase with wheels. Got it. Did you leave it on a level surface, or did you leave it on an incline or decline?
Leave it on a what?
You're using words with too many
A f-
syllables for Sprocket.
A floor that goes up or a floor that goes down instead of a floor that's flat and you can sleep on safely?
Oh, one of those things. Flat. Though I did have rocks on either side of it.
Flat with rocks. We're getting somewhere. Was it wet there? Was it like moist?
No, I had things I wanted to keep dry in there.
So not where the dead calms were, because there was like an underground water section.
Oh,
We're
did they
getting there.
move? Yes, we've actually passed by the location we were residing previously. I didn't even notice that. Concerning.
Dr. Grayson's
Great
lights
light
flicker
bulb in the
again.
sky.
They go a little darker.
Again,
So not moist.
I will
near
bite him.
rocks.
Why does that snake man keep saying that?
Because you are getting on his nerves, because we're trying to help you, and your only input so far is that way.
Yes. He doesn't seem like he's fully understanding what
I'm not
he's doing.
expecting
That
him
is
to. I
so
just
wrong.
answered his question. I'm going to look at the skeleton and be like, by the way, did you see what his cache looked like? Did he have it with him at the time by chance?
Unfortunately not. He did not apparently inform us that he was as he so seems to be implying, moving in.
We still go in the right direction, old man?
Yes, it's the buzzing in my head's getting different, so I think we're getting close. Pardon?
There is a chance that it was near the Crucible. Do you happen to know where that is? I will take.
I know where it is. I know where it is supposed to be. I know.
Are we going in that direction right now?
We are not going to one of the pedestal rooms, no.
Wonderful.
You said you have fuzziness in your head. Luecinda, you can do magical stuff. Can you like smell it or like flick your tongue out like a snake and taste it on the air or anything like that?
Lucinda is just going to blink at Sprocket slowly.
I don't know how magic works. I'm just asking.
The skeleton apparently named Carl is going to ask, could that possibly be construed as offensive?
You don't think so?
I think you can construe anything as offensive, technically.
Considering I have nothing to do with serpent.
Okay.
Well, I guess. What would I even roll to attempt? What are the? Phonemics' words. I can't remember what.
What are you trying to roll for?
What was the exact question again, Oki?
Just see if you can sense like any magical presence, because the old man was mentioning like fuzziness in his head changing, and Sprocket was like, "Ooh, like a radio," and then he wondered if you could be a magical radio as well.
That would probably fall under sagacity then.
Yeah, I was reading the. I was trying to find the definition of the skill. I mean, I suppose I could try and see if I can think.
I think we can trust your perception better than his, so.
A generous bestowal.
That does kind of depend on if what he's feeling is even magical.
It could be withdrawal, you're right. Old man, do you take any drugs?
Gimund, thank you so much for that tip. That is the second tier of the tip goal completed.
I mean, who's really clean nowadays anyway?
Me.
I have never done any drugs.
Collar tug.
Now that we've established where all his brain cells went.
Yep, and don't think any of us have his fix, so that makes things complicated.
I wouldn't give it to him even if I had it.
Yeah, I don't want to feed a bad habit.
Hence why you are not getting lead.
Look, eating lead does something to me. It, like, completes some part of, like, my digestive system or something. I don't know. It's a compulsion.
That is what we call an addiction.
So it's like when you bleed a lot and you're like low on blood, anemic, I think it's called, and you start like really craving ice. It's like that feeling, but for paint chips.
So you're trying to claim that your blood is made of lead?
No, I was just like comparing the feeling, because like I felt withdrawal before, accidentally step on a needle, things go awry, but definitely completely separate feelings. Anyway, lead consumption is separate. We're talking about this old man's addictions and finding his cachet. And have we been running in circles?
No, we have. Oh. However, we do seem to be circling one section in particular, as we've made 3 rotations, and there is one room that we are repeatedly circling. I will point out the correct turn to enter that location.
Thank you.
I knew it was around here somewhere.
Are you absolutely certain I can't just bite him and be done?
Want to get paid.
I think that would prolong our stay in this area.
We're never talking to this guy after this again, right?
Preferably.
I mean, it kind of just sounds like he can be left in the tunnels with his skeleton friends. They'll get along splendidly until he touches the crucible again. Okay, no, maybe leaving him here is a bad idea.
The Bothered Bones were a recent addition, so if knowledge is correct, the created skeletons are influenced by the one who interacts with the crucible last.
At this point in time, I'm not going to ask. I believe we'll just let you handle the crucible.
Now making the correct and successful turn. You enter into a small alcove where the Grayson twins finally have to like duck and scoot along a little, as the ceiling is much shorter here. Until you come out into a section that seems more like dug out than naturally occurring, where you can kind of see like actually a very large amount of moss, like someone was trying to improvise a sleeping area.
All right, the moss that he ate.
Yes. And a suitcase with a broken tassel. There it is.
All right, who wants to open the suitcase?
My hands are full.
I
The old man
suppose.
raises his hand.
You're not touching it.
But it's my stuff.
Yeah, well, the last time you were messing with it, you lost bone.
You also offered it as payment to us for coming down here and finding your bones.
You haven't found my bones yet.
We've theoretically found your bones, which means it's theoretically our payment.
You did?
We have a working idea of how to get them back.
Oh, okay.
All you, Luecinda.
Is it zippered up at all? Or does he just have it open?
The skeleton will be stepping forward to begin opening the suitcase.
Oh, fair enough.
As this was one of the primary reasons that they were even coming along. As living things should, by their recommendation, should not engage with the crucible. So one was coming to handle the crucible.
Yup.
And, well, it's
Thanks for the
certainly
25 months, Ido. Sorry, continue.
It is certainly a interesting shape.
Is it actually a triangle?
No, actually, it's a hexagon.
Hexagons are
However,
hexagons.
It is a hexagon comprised of many smaller shapes. Geometrically, it doesn't feel like this should line up, but it's like a wrong Rubik's Cube. It looks like each one of its composite shapes could be turned or pushed to be moved in some fashion.
Well, there's a triangle in it.
The skeleton holds it up and examines it. Says, like, this has definitely been messed with.
Well, it took his leg bones, apparently, so that seems very likely.
So it's a puzzle now.
One we're not supposed to touch.
No.
It is a what? I'm unfamiliar.
All right. The question is there anything else in the suitcase?
He's going to open up it and suit this and root around, dumping caps, syringes, food, more moss, and gemstones on the ground.
Hey, one part of his memory was right. He described the contents pretty well, minus the moss.
Are these correct?
Yes. I guess we got to get this back to where it belongs then, and hope that we don't have to do some sort of strange puzzle after.
Are these items of particular significance?
They're valuable. At least some of them.
They are.
The fleshy
one
folk.
just seems to be a different mineral construct, and this one seems to be thin pieces of shaped metal.
For us, it's used as money.
Ah. Currency. I understand.
What do you guys use for currency?
We do not have a currency down here. We don't have much need for many items. Actually, we don't have any need for any items.
So do you grow the mushrooms for fun?
It passes the time, and with external interactions, we can augment their growth. It, as a correct saying is, passes the time.
You should pick up one of the harder rocks and start scraping against the softer rocks, and you can make art that way.
Yes. Correct statement.
Just a suggestion if you're that bored.
For the time being, I assume somebody would like to grab the suitcase and we can... Do we know
I
where
can,
this goes?
Arl mentioned some sort of pedestal. Maybe that's where this crucible goes.
Well, yes. Ideally, that is one of the resting places. It can be moved from pedestal to pedestal, but there is only one crucible.
Any particular one we should bring it to?
No, to my knowledge, they are all acceptable resting places.
The closest one should do.
Though before this point, I never particularly wondered why there were multiple.
I'm assuming they're in different places.
That is correct. This is a very sprawling, cavernous system.
It makes me wonder if there are multiple pedestals. Could there perhaps be multiple types of these crucibles out
Or can
Nope.
this crucible be split into smaller pieces and spread amongst the pedestals?
Unknown. I lack this knowledge.
not something I'm particularly interested in finding out on the off chance, things go horribly, horribly wrong.
With no prior knowledge, the best we can do is just head to the closest pedestal and look before placing, I guess.
Returning to the status quo might make this old man's bones regrow. Hopefully it's not too painful.
Regrow?
I mean, they'll either regrow, appear next to it, or spontaneously show back up in your
Leg.
That's what I said.
Oh, it didn't come through.
Oh, okay. So, only one way to find out.
Also, who should take the suitcase?
I mean, I can carry it. Not doing. Since Carl the skeleton has got the crucible.
Yeah,
Well, out
the
of character.
suitcase looks pretty cool with your outfit. Oh, go on.
Well, I was just going to make a joke out of character that Izul's carrying Caddy, Dr. Grayson is carrying Sprocket, Dr. Grayson is carrying the old man, Luecinda is carrying a suitcase. Venro's the only one not carrying anything that isn't another, except for Sprocket. But Sprocket is the carry, which you may actually do in character things. I'm sorry.
Look at this. The maid is carrying the luggage.
Yeah. Venro's carrying the party. That's what he's doing. Yeah, so... Also, I've noticed you two are, less vibrant than you were before. Is this like a low power mode? Do we need to find your plug and, charge you guys back up?
No.
No.
That is a succinct answer.
Is more needed. He asked if we needed to be plugged in, and I said no.
The curtness of the answer makes me want to ask more, but I also know not to harass the person carrying me, so let's follow Carl then.
Lead the way.
However, as you are descending, there is an echoing sound of sort of like multiple almost empty maracas. And they only have like maybe 2 beads inside of them, maybe.
Monroe, are you excited?
Because he's got a rattle.
Yeah. I don't want to assume the other possibility, which is more skeletons, so I'm hoping it's Venro shaking his tail.
Wouldn't that show up behind us? Or right here, if he was doing that?
Yes, you're right.
Apologies.
I was just being hopeful.
Was away a little bit. What did I miss?
Maraca-ish rattling, so in a vain hope, Venro was asked by Sprocket if that was him, and he was just excited about something.
No.
Well,
Fenrir's going invisible.
Yeah, that's fair.
Carl will be the one to answer this question.
As we wait for the answer.
All right. No, that would be a hostile group that has taken other groups that were more how do I call them? No, there's not a way to say it politely. Extremely influenceable smaller groups. We call them the Rattlers. And as I believe they believe that this is some intimidation factor that they are employing, it really just gives away their current presence.
I, for one, take great offense to that.
They rattle their bones.
I
Yes,
believe the
everybody-
term is cultural appropriation.
I think
Oh, my.
I think technically skeletons existed before rattles. So I believe that would be you appropriating them, Benro.
No, using my rattle to announce and threaten is definitely my people came up with it first.
One way or the other, I guess everybody should have their weapons at the ready. Brother, we should turn our lights on again just in case. Or off.
There is another way around. If I'm understanding that their location correctly, they're coming from a different direction. All we'll need to do is pivot and take a different route.
Are we going to have to tiptoe around them the entire time?
I don't ascertain their movements, but it does seem possible. I'm assuming that everyone would prefer and avoid a confrontation.
If possible, yes. But if
Considering
we're going
they're
to end up running into them anyways, we might as well ambush them.
My only worry is old man over here might get into trouble if we're trying to sneak or get into combat, but yeah, we already have the luggage, so
I'm not going to abandon him currently. While he is foolish. He hasn't done anything
egregious.
intentionally harmful yet.
there. I was just afraid that in a scrap he might just like run into the middle of the bone brigade and make doing group stuff a bit difficult, but we'll see how things shake out.
I don't really think he's running anywhere at the moment.
You know, you make a very fair point. I forgot that he doesn't have leg bones.
I'm missing one of them.
Can you run?
No.
Case in point.
I could crawl. I promise you, I can still do that much.
We're just going to continue to hold you for the time being. So avoidance it is. I guess we're going the long way. Since at least two of us probably cannot sneak past, well, much.
Yep, I'm in favor of sneaking as well.
Very well then. Everyone, roll me a subterfuge check with minus difficulty.
Okay. Since it's subterfuge for sneaking, what is the light level we are currently at?
Almost complete darkness.
Cool. So that's 2x. That's more dice for me.
Correct.
You hear a little
It's-
clicking noise as Sprocket adjusts one of his head dials to dim his lights.
Or difficulty, you say? Lower difficulty.
All right. This does not mean that I have much in the way of dice, though.
So,
No, the same here.
considering that I am invisible, do I get lower difficulty? Lower difficulty? Lower,
Yes,
lower
you get lower
difficulty?
difficulty twice.
True combo. Let's go.
You get lower difficulty.
Oh no!
Oh my.
Oh,
Not that me being super sneaky is gonna help much, I guess.
I got sneak eyes.
Ooh.
When the 12-foot tall, 60-foot tailed lit synth hides better than you.
I know, right?
All right.
I'm grabbing the. I forgot to grab first.
I want to accept a -2 patch. Oh no.
Venro, would you like to make an initiative skill check to stop whatever Izul is about to do?
Yes. Not that it's a great roll, but
It's better than nothing.
Oh.
I'm okay with this.
Hey. The maid is sneaky.
The maid has melded with shadows.
That's true. Would you also like to assist?
Sure. Am I just getting to give him an extra die or make my own roll?
You can either contribute your initiative to his roll, or also roll initiative on your own.
Just have another dice. Enjoy another initiative.
Very
5.
nice. Okay. So, here's what was about to happen.
Oh boy.
Izul, following Carl's directions, was going to turn around, but it seems the path is slightly uneven. just a small section of soil rather than stone. So as his foot sinks into it, it looks like he's about to fall forward and crash into Carl, who would probably fall to pieces and be hurled against the wall.
Become dashed against the rocks.
Bowling pin noises.
Uh, thank you.
Would you like to try and grab Izul to balance him before he crashes an entire skeleton against the stone wall?
Impressive. In a morbid way.
Yes. I would like to prevent catastrophe here, yes.
You have this you have enough speed and reaction time to accomplish this task. Reaching over, grabbing them and yanking them backwards with all your might. You keep them from stumbling.
That was close.
That barely came through, Gimund.
That was close.
Yes, please, try to be at least a little bit more careful.
Yeah. I'll try.
All right. And with everyone else's stealth moderately doing well, you descend onwards and eventually the rattling becomes fainter. However, there is one last room to get through that is suspiciously veiled in darkness. As in, this seems even darker than the usual, as it seems to be dimming light sources that enter it. Not putting them out, though, and Carl marches inside regardless.
Well, that seems to be an advanced darkness.
Yes, it seems a collector has settled in here, though I would hazard a guess that they are out at the moment.
A what?
A collector.
A collect.
Please explain.
Yes, please.
Oh, collectors are skeletons that hunt other skeletons to gain their knowledge for themselves.
Oh,
So skeletons don't just gain knowledge with age, but if they steal other skeletons' bones, they also gain knowledge?
Yes and no. Uh, the more a skeleton has, uh, well, do you remember those candies from earlier?
Yes.
As we gain more knowledge, we drop more. We drop more of those. If another skeleton takes those, we have more intellect.
Wait.
So you cannibalize each other.
They do. We find it generally distasteful, not to mention just generally inefficient. Like it's too we have decided that it's just bad on both ends to do so.
But
If
this
we wanted to do it
candy,
efficiency wise, it's terrible.
but this candy is basically your brains?
Yes.
This collector sounds
Look,
dangerous.
it
to
even
use
says
that
so on the
method.
wrapper. Well, on some of the wrappers. Not all intellect is good intellect.
Izul's gonna pull out the one that looked different from the others and look it over.
Ah, the candy that is most prolific.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll an investigation on it?
Yeah.
Very well then.
Poor Nova.
Now-
He would only drop a single candy just labeled headbutt.
All right. Now, who would like to guess what this candy is called?
I don't want to. I have to remember the name of the base candy first because I know what it is. I remember
No,
eating these stupid things,
All right.
but I don't remember what they're called.
Tell me about them.
They're that little pouch that you always got on Valentine's Day and Halloween that were the sweet can or the basically sugar pills in a thing. They were pink, yellow, purple, and
Smarties?
white, I think.
The
Yeah,
Smarties?
Smarties.
I love Smarties so much.
Congratulations.
It's
5 EXP for successfully guessing the joke.
All right, I'll take it.
We take that.
We take those.
Anyone assisting with the candy investigation?
Congratulations.
Take 1 dot on the investigation since I found the joke, I guess.
Do as you wish.
Not gonna lie, this nap that we're about to hit tonight is about to be glorious.
Yes, I imagine so. So yes, the skeletons are full of candy, and particularly they covet the Smarties to increase their intellect.
I think we need to body boost that.
You might wanna.
Do you want me to do it, Gimund, or do you got it?
I have it.
Okay. Oof. I'll get the next one. Go ahead.
Right, let's try this again.
Maybe consider jailing your dice.
This is Dr. RGB's dice.
Hey!
Yeah, I think it's just my dice. Because I said these are Dr. RGB's dice and it worked.
Fair enough.
Do
So, with the air quotes collector currently away, Carl marches through the room, and you follow behind him as the room seems to have some hazards. But he seems to know his way around them. Until in a smaller room, behind this one, is a rather peculiar altar, as it is a pristine short marble pillar with a red satin pillow on top of it. Also in excellent condition.
Right, so he was sleeping on moss and didn't think to take the pillow for his head.
Whoa! I didn't even notice that thing.
Didn't notice or wasn't present.
And I'm not sure. But I think I would have noticed a pillow. That would sell for a lot. Do not steal. Sure, whatever you say. As Carl is going to march forward and set the set the crucible on top of the pillow, to which it will begin to float and ripple like water as it shifts between a few forms.
Okay.
Before turning into a perfect sphere, but still with the impressions of shapes in it.
Huh.
They've seen everything but a triangle at this point. Well, old man, do you feel any pain in your leg or sudden substantiation of bones?
No, I don't. As things seem to turn gray for the party, as the old man stops mid-dialogue.
Oh.
Oh, wonderful.
I vote we don't go down any holes in the future like this.
Agreed.
Yeah, no, I've had my fill of holes.
Curiously, Carl has also stopped. As there seems to be a tapping sound coming from the crucible. Hello?
Hello.
Is there someone else there right now?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh,
A few of
multiple.
us.
Hello?
Fenrir's going to
Well.
just be quiet for now.
Yeah, I'm
And
about
is
to say,
invisible.
I'm definitely not talking right now.
So I've heard a few voices. Hello, hello, including that one. Hello. Oh, right. Time to stop. Silly me. You know what? I'll leave him like that. I'm angry at him right now. So, new guests. How are you liking the underground?
It's certainly interesting.
Thank you. I'm going to take over the upper world at some point.
Why?
Funny.
Feel the backhand of justice!
Hi, Murray.
Hi, Vari. Also, add a character that is the funniest reason I've ever heard.
Funny.
Funny.
Okay. So. Well, my next question is, okay, what are you going to do when you take it?
I'm gonna have it. And I'm going to enjoy having it until I get bored of it, and I'll move on to my next thing.
This absolutely is Bill Cipher. 100%.
It's something, all right.
Regardless of what it is, I feel very justified not talking in character right now.
Did you know
Yeah.
statistically the number of dead outnumber the living by like 1,000 to 1? At least.
Uh-huh.
So, like, obviously, I'll just get all of the dead to take over the surface for me. Like, what are the living gonna do about it? Though raising them all is a trial. Like, oh my god, and there's so many duds. But my intellect base is not decreasing, so eventually they'll be smart enough to get it.
Your intellect base? Do you have a basin of those strange cylindrical candies?
Yeah, they just keep appearing as skeletons get older, and since skeletons don't like eat them, the total amount is just sort of like increasing over time, and I guess I can be patient enough for the world to be taken over for me. You know, if I gotta, you know.
So I'm speaking for everyone when I ask this because I know we're all curious. Can the non-dead eat them?
Are you kidding me? They're gross. They taste like chalk.
I like the taste of chalk.
Wait, really? Ew, gross.
Yeah.
I don't want the world anymore. Ugh, I didn't know bad things were up there. Ugh, never mind.
Great evil thwarted that easily? What?
And he's bored and he thought it'd be funny to take over the living world. But apparently he hates the flavor of chalk and Sprocket just ruined it for him. Good going, Sprocket. All these evil plans tarnished by somebody who likes eating chalk.
No joke. Smarties are my favorite candy as well.
Unironically, they're delicious. I love them.
Not even close to my favorite, but I do like them.
I don't like them, but I also like black licorice, and apparently that's a sin.
I like black
Licorice is
licorice.
delicious.
I have a massive tub of black licorice next to me right now.
Now, the real chalk candy are Necco wafers. Those are actually just flavorless packets of minerals.
See, that's the key difference there, because it may be flavorless, but at least it does have minerals, unlike Wonder Meal.
True.
Speaking of, was the Wonder Meal bar delivered?
You know, if
Was
he doesn't like the taste of chalk, he's really not gonna like Wonder.
I believe so.
Well, somebody
The Wonder Meal.
played the card for it, so I don't know if
yes.
I missed actually.
Thank you for reminding me. You will be receiving it. Once you get back above ground. No, hold on. It was in the suitcase. There's a Wonder Meal bar in your suitcase.
This man tried to
Enjoy that.
bribe us with Wonder Meal.
I think that
Okay,
decreases-
now I
Your
can bite
Honor,
him, right?
Death. Your Honor, death.
I was about to say, so he has chosen death.
Look, we can leave him with one thing.
We can leave him with the Wonder Meal.
Exactly. It matches his brain power. He doesn't need any nutrients past that.
That's how he got to this state. He just kept eating Wonder Meal, but somehow the Wonder Meal is providing him nutrition, but none of the nutrition.
That is what a meal is.
Yep, it do that.
It's like celery. It takes more calories to eat than it does to actually, or you get from it. Except somehow worse.
What a shame.
But out of character, we just drove away the big bad evil thing that no longer wants the living world.
Yeah, it thinks the living are stinky and gross now.
Hell yeah, we did it.
Look, I Sprocket likes chalk. What can I say? Like, that's not weird or strange. I don't know why I drive the evil thing away.
I mean, this is like the arc. This is the arc. This is the first arc boss. Air quotes. You think that they're? I don't know what you were expecting from them, but I hope that you are potentially enjoying them. They might be recurring.
Oh,
So I guess the
Sounds
question
like
is, what now? We all just staring at the pedestal.
Yeah, like, did he like fuck off, or is he just here standing disappointedly at us?
Oh no, they were talking to you through the crucible.
Yeah.
But now they're wondering what to do since apparently their plan is up in smoke utterly and completely.
Actually, I have a
Just a
plan for you to
mile
take over
off.
the overworld. Us overworlders, surface dwellers, not the undead, love the taste of those little chalk candies. You could probably make a lot of money, which can then be used to take over the world by selling them.
People are
Rocket,
gonna
please no, we're
buy
not
these.
doing this again.
Oh, maybe if I do an economic thing, I could. Yeah.
That already happened. You'd be copying someone.
What?
They already did that.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'll just call the collector back.
About this old man's bones.
Oh, hey, that's right. I completely forgot about him. Hey, do you mind throwing him into the crucible? I'll give you something.
I'm down.
Dr. Grayson looks directly at Dr. Grayson.
On one hand, I really don't care. On the other hand, I don't know if we should just potentially actually kill the guy.
Unfortunately, it sounds like the answer's no for the time being. Though if you give his leg bone back, there's an 80% chance he'll just come back down here and you can take him then. 90.
95.
You could probably just ask him if he wants to go in the crucible, and he will probably say yes.
Oh, if you tell him there's moss inside of it, 100% chance.
Wow, I really lucked out with this batch.
Look, all I'm going to say out of game is that if he gets himself killed, that is different than us throwing him in the skeleton creation pot.
Out of character, I had no intention of actually throwing him, but it's the moment.
Out of character, Sprocket says yes because Sprocket says yes, but I also know people would say no, so it's a safe thing to say yes.
the petty part of me wants to say yes, but I will have to vote no for doing it ourselves. If he comes down here later and is convinced or does it, nothing I can do about it.
I'm still all for just being done with this guy.
The moment he has his leg bone back, we get to walk away, and whatever happens, happens.
Oh, you want that? You want that thing?
We were hired to come get it, yes.
Preferably placed inside his body where it used to be and fully functional, not separated from his body, or put in any of our bodies.
Yeah, hold on. I'm supposed to do some Faustian bargain thing. What do I got? What have we got? There's a rustling of papers. I wasn't quite ready for this step yet. What am I? Hey, do you have any items of personal value? No, too direct. Ah, fuck. God damn it. I didn't rehearse.
Oh no, actually, there's this really important object we have inside this suitcase.
Rocket, this is all you, man. I know where you're going with this, and I'm just leaving this in your paws.
So this is how we die.
Good campaign, guys.
Oh god, is Wandermeal that bad?
Yes.
In from its inception, it is a Pathfinder item that causes you to starve to death. You die in 7 days if you eat them continuously. You starve to death. It's literally there just to stop the hunger pains. That's it.
Specifically,
It
if
doesn't
that's
look
all
Smarties.
you eat, you die in
Yeah.
7 days. It's like a
But
pain
go for
med.
it, Sprocket.
It masks the pain and doesn't solve the problem.
So, out of character, should I not interact with the Wandermeal?
I wouldn't suggest eating it, but you can give it away if you want.
You can do
Would
whatever
we be
you
sad
want.
if we no longer had it?
No, we would not be
Really
sad.
depends on how you sell it, but I will inform you that this thing still has every skeleton of the underground and the
Understood.
collectors.
Understood. Brain cells activated. Actually. Oop.
Tal kept popping in and out of the shared chat, and it looks like things just finally fully died. So, carry on.
Oh,
Yeah.
There he is.
Yep, welcome back.
Yeah, my internet's just actually dead, so you have me on my phone for now.
Apologies, there's something stuck in my throat. What's next on your list of rehearsal papers to extort us for?
do you at least have anything cool, I guess?
I have
Like
one of these light
trophy-worthy,
bulbs.
maybe?
Here, you can have one of my eyes. I've got spares.
What? Wow, okay, I didn't think someone would just offer a body part. I'm interested. Okay, sure.
All right. So, just to confirm, if I give you one of the light bulbs that are my eyes,
Light bulb.
not the functionality, just the physical object, can you see us? Or is this just like a vocal two-way sort of thing?
I was just hearing the voices, but I'm starting to think I'm being pranked here.
No, he actually has light bulbs for eyes.
I do.
I could give you some personally crafted poison.
I could personally craft some medicine.
Like as a tribute thing?
If you want to extort us for items, those at least count for items.
Hmm. Okay. Give me those personally made items and maybe other things, and I'll let you finish your mission by, I guess, reversing the curse where I was going to slowly hollow him out from inside his skin for taking my thing.
What do you want in addition?
I heard something about a light bulb eye thing.
Yep. You can have one of these ones that have actually seen things. You just hear a little
Okay,
like
cool.
tss as
And then
Sprocket lifts his
after I
visor.
undo my curse and you finish your job, then with your contract technically completed, would you be then interested in throwing him inside? Now that you're completely free of all obligation?
I would just suggest asking him afterwards. I can't stop him from doing anything afterwards, but I'm not willing to throw him in. Hold on. I'm getting a bottle.
I can give you things. I don't know what's important to you people outside of this area, but I can improvise.
One of the Dr. Graysons is holding a bottle to his mouth and filling it with medicine.
You just keep that inside of you.
I synthesize it inside of myself.
Whoa.
Yep, and I'll take out one of my spare little containers and do the same. Except it's going to be a different substance, but you know.
Sprocket pops off his visor, unscrews one of his eyes, and then goes and takes one of his spare eyes from his necklace and screws it back in. It was needed to replace one of these anyway. It's getting a bit dim.
You want us to just set it next to the altar or toss these things in?
Are they delicate?
Yes.
Somewhat.
All right, just hold it close by. I'll look at it.
Is this one of the situations where the Graysons put the things that they're giving up to Sprocket and hold Sprocket up forward?
Absolutely. Dr. Grayson was absolutely not about to put his own very valuable fingers near it if Sprocket is willing to do it in his stead.
The pocket Sprocket.
I will be your extendo arms. Just know if I get sucked in, I'm haunting your ass now that I know that magic exists.
You have fun with that.
Good luck figuring out which one of us you're supposed to be haunting.
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
Well, oh, okay, Key. Sure. There's the influence.
Okay. Sure.
Concern? Concern?
I don't think there's anything glorious about me.
All right. Hey. Okay. So Sprocket, you are holding both items, yes?
All three: the vial of fluid, the vial of medicine, and the vial of Sprocket's, well, light bulb. It's not really a vial, but it's still glass.
Nixie tube.
All right. The orb ripples and seems to draw closer until you hear a second voice. And then the orb starts rippling violently as it says, "Young man!" and then it is suddenly cut off, or the connection becomes very unstable because it takes not only the items, it takes all of Sprocket.
Excuse me?
You are holding Sprocket. Now you are holding air.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Did anybody else just hear another individual come near whatever was going on there and say, young man?
Sure did.
And now
Izul
Sprocket's gone.
nods.
Well, only for a few more moments.
Oh.
As the orb will shudder and shake, and Sprocket's back! Sans the items, and, they're holding, Tupperware.
Where am I? Who? What?
Sprocket, you don't know what happened. Darkness took you for a moment.
How long was I gone?
A few moments, but you got Tupperware in your hands.
I see. Well, you know how I mentioned haunting your asses? I'm done with magic.
That's a shame.
No. I think we completed our goal, and I think we're good to leave, except for the thing that's likely behind us when time unfreezes.
Yeah. What's inside the Tupperware?
Cajun jambalaya.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
And hey, you even still have your eye, actually.
Oh, wonderful. I'll just add that back to the collection. You go here because you're slightly used.
You know what? Funnily enough, the vial that I had made was the same, substance that he uses to spice food.
It's capsaicin.
It's literally just
It's
basically
hot sauce.
capsaicin.
One brother makes medicine, the other one makes hot sauce.
Just heard medicine twice.
Look, one's medicine for the body, the other one's medicine for the soul.
So true.
To be fair, sometimes hot sauce is very good medicine if you're, congested and such.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, being exposed to capsaicin does reduce inflammation as well. And at one point, they were looking to see if it could help treat cancer, though that study hit a dead end.
I'm not saying there isn't any capsaicin from both of us, but that is something people have to discover in other ways.
Well, I'm stepping away from the crucible and putting this in my storage, and just Sprocket goes and puts the jambalaya somewhere inside of his clothes. I think that's part our bargain done. Oh, they're
We
still
should
frozen,
go.
aren't they?
A different voice is speaking from the crucible now. So sorry about that, but I hope you don't mind. I was going to invite you to dinner for all the trouble, but I don't think I've got enough chairs for everyone. Plus, you seem to have your reservations about this, so to share with your friends. Good day. Mr. Poltunnel, please take them out of here. Oh, right, he stopped in time. Ask him to get you out of here. Things should be fun now. Okay, goodbye.
Blink. Blinking animation.
And
Thanks.
the magic stops and time resumes.
Well,
My leg! I got my leg!
Is your name Polton?
How'd you do it?
Do you remember your own name?
Yes?
What is it?
I believe I'm called Victor, maybe?
I'm gonna set him down now. Your leg has been returned. You said that your stash was our payment.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to head out of this hole. You are...
Well, I guess I got my bones, so yeah, I'm doing pretty good, actually.
If you wish to follow us out, you may, but we're gonna get going.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Though he seems to be eyeing the satin pillow.
I was about to say, do not touch anything on that altar.
Right.
Old man, having been on the other side for a moment, you don't want to touch that ever again.
No?
No.
Hey, that's a portal? I thought it was some toy thing.
There's things on the other side. They want out, and they gave me jambalaya. Well, us jambalaya. You don't know what that is.
I put my hand on the old man's back and start walking. Did anybody mark our way in here?
I
The one that I was
was
told
keeping
marking this
track.
with.
Yep, and there should be tape on the ceiling as a failsafe, though. I trust Venro more than a tape not falling off due to moisture.
That will be working. As you can use that as a backwards path back out.
Fantastic. The moment we're out, one of the Dr. Graysons goes, "Do you all have a place to sleep?" Because
Yeah,
I'm tired.
You're looking at it. I just pick a corner, usually like on the border between the habitable and uninhabitable places.
I assume you will be asking Mr. Carl to not accompany you into the mall.
Absolutely not.
We thank him kindly for his help. Enjoy your life mushroom farming.
I suspect I will not be seeing you again. You seem to have a general negative experience with our underground.
I wouldn't say it was bad. I would say it was not to my taste.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
You're great, Carl.
Please, call me Mr. Poltunnel.
You're a great Mr. Paul Tunnel.
Thank you. All right, goodbye.
Goodbye. Luecinda, do you have a place to stay?
I do, but it's a little out of the way.
Venro, do you have a place to stay?
Yes, I purchased a little spot here.
Izul, I believe you have your shop.
Yeah. Family business.
You need to find someone to sell these gems to.
Oh, actually, before we split off, should we get a table and share the food? I don't think it'll last very long.
The out of character hesitation to eat it, but the in character, I'm so done with this at this point in time, whatever.
Understandable.
Yep. One of the Dr. Graysons is just gonna hold out his head and just be like, "All right, hand me one of the Tupperware."
Sure. Not sure if it was one big one or some smaller ones.
No, I just need to
It's-
smell it. Give me one.
Oh, okay. But here, Sprocket takes it out of his clothes, and there you go.
He's going to open up the Tupperware very slightly and then sniff it in order to determine how spicy it is.
Oh, it's spicy. It's like native spicy.
He will take in a deep breath, an exhaling sigh, and then just go, "All right, fine, I can bother to eat this."
Let's go sit down. We'll split the coins. We can figure out the gems at some point.
Actually, depending on the caps, I might be able to treat myself to a hotel tonight. That'd be nice.
I was going to say that we had extra space in our place, but I don't know if we're ready to adopt a dog yet.
You don't need to adopt me. We're going to be leaving the mall for an extended period of time anyway.
I'm not sure if I trust you in my home, but I'm also not sure I trust you outside of my home.
It's alright, I can take him back with me.
You know what? So long as he's supervised by someone.
Shallst we eat?
That sounds wonderful.
It's hot. It is quite hot, but it is real meat, vegetables, and rice.
Well, Hex's night is made. How
Yep.
greasy is it?
It's not really greasy, actually. Not very.
Oh. The other Dr. Grayson is not as excited. This is fine. One of us doesn't get spice enough up here in the north.
Fair. But, no, jambalaya isn't a very greasy dish.
You never know. People do weird things with food.
That is true.
Depends entirely on the sausage you use for it.
Yeah, like microwaving tea. Ugh. Still can't believe Mala does that.
I know, right?
With themselves inside the cup, of all things.
Oh,
Yeah, how weird.
He tries so hard sometimes. How many caps do we get before gems there, Enja?
I believe he'd said at 120.
120 divided by 6 is 20 each.
20 a pop.
And then a handful of gems that need selling.
Appraising and then selling.
Sorry, I missed
Do
that.
we have?
So how much are we getting each? 128?
20.
Well, it was the caps and a poor old man had in the lower docks. These were his savings. You have divided it's 20 each, but you haven't made the sale of the gems yet.
Okay, so 20 right now. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because we haven't appraised and then sold the gems.
So who has good appraisal? Other than one of the Graysons has at least something.
I have a
Fenro has 1.
Rocket
At least
has
one of the
2.
Graysons has 1.
Sprocket should roll and just take 2. 1 teamwork,
I
1.
will also
Great.
say, for completing your first mission, enjoy 10 merit points and 15 XP.
You get an attribute.
I will say that's a huge amount of merits to be given out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right,
Well-
5 merit. I just remembered that it was like proportional to how many sessions I expected this quest to take.
That was a while ago. We haven't gotten any merits yet, but it's generally between like 1 to 5 per session.
So,
Okay.
and we've basically done away with that side of things. The, how long you expect it to take. Instead, it's now based on what we actually accomplished during the session. We increase the overall amount that you should give out. It's in the storyteller's manuscript with some examples and explanation there. But like for...
Okay.
When it comes to merits, that is all based on our roleplay. If you think we did really good roleplay for the session, then you give out 5 merits. But generally, that's got to be like really impressive roleplay and like major character development and stuff.
Okay.
For this,
Then
if I were in
probably-
your shoes, I'd probably give like 2 merits.
But this is also for 3
Last
sessions
session.
worth of game.
Yeah.
Because there's
Oh.
first session and second session that we haven't gotten merits for.
Ah, fair enough. In that case, yeah, the full 5 I think would be worthwhile for all of this. But yeah, you are fine to not give any merits up in a session, by the way. For XP, you do give us XP every session. However, that is again based on what we've accomplished. You can get more info on page 186.
Got it.
Yep. The really important thing to consider is if we get an attribute point or not.
Not for this one, I don't think. Not for this side quest.
All right.
Understandable.
All right, so 5 merit points, and it's early XP. People are still getting their characters together. So 10 or 15.
Well, we
If
can...
you're asking us, go ahead.
Considering we haven't gotten XP yet, we did achieve some stuff in the first set. Just to lay this out here, because new to this system as a storyteller. If I were in your shoes, I'd say we'd probably earned like 8 XP for the first session, because we did uncover that important stuff about the generator. Maybe 10.
Given some XP.
Yeah, we
have that.
We did get experience.
Zim, he's talking about for quest completion.
Yes, I was going to get to that.
Yeah. Because he's given out per session XP.
Somebody said that he hadn't, and I honestly
No, that
don't
was merit.
remember one way or the other.
It was merits that he hasn't given
Okay,
out.
fair enough. Well then, yeah, for quest completion, that's 16 to 25.
Okay. More. Okay. Let's have a nice 18 then. And
the
don't
floor is
forget the 5
gone.
for getting the Smarties joke. Enjoy that.
Yep, that was already added. I've updated
Oh,
our
okay.
tracker, especially because we're about to be going to sleep and can actually spend this now.
Yes. Go forth.
So what does your tracker show for total experience we should have at this point?
233.
233. Okay. That was 10 off. Oh, that's so many EXPs. Like, I'm gonna cry.
Yes, you're going to be putting. You're going to be needing all of that.
Can I get a new
Yay.
word?
You could.
A question real quick, this is gonna be faster than looking it up. To upgrade a word, I just pay the difference, right?
Yep.
Okay. I figured that's what it was.
You could also have multiple levels of the same word.
Yeah, that'll be for later when I'm doing.
That's fair. We're gonna have a lot of things to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'd probably suggest leveling up first and then selling your gems. You know, efficiency.
Yep. Definitely.
Okay. So in the morning, we'll roll appraisal then.
Uh, 233.
Alright, I can fix my emitter.
I can finally push my healing all the way to its max. I believe it is. Oops, I put that in the wrong spot. Whoops. Where is it? There it is. I believe that's the max I can do for a standard. Oh, I can do one more.
So, I just want to make sure I'm not missing the section. Where does it list our maximum dots we can put into something? It's our attribute scale, or am I misremembering?
Nope.
If-
You can just freeform put stuff in.
Oh, there's no cap. Okay.
Nope.
Correct. There's only a cap during character creation.
That's
Yep.
why I couldn't see it in the main section.
And that
Okay.
is to make sure that people do not do a stupid and try to min-max, because min-maxing gets you dead in this system.
Yeah. So if you want to all in on something right away with your first couple sessions worth of XP, we don't stop you from doing that. Because at this point you should realize that that is a potentially very dumb idea. So if you do it anyway, that's not on us as devs.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay. I was wondering why I remembered seeing it, but then couldn't see it in the main thing. Don't pull a Ren. Oh no. You mean just roll badly?
No,
Oh, boy.
Ren tried to min-max once, made a completely invalid character, and kept almost getting himself killed immediately, because the moment something wasn't just a direct attack, it immediately crippled him completely.
And he whined about
Ooh.
it.
Yep.
Got it. So don't pull a Ren.
Do not pull a ret. It is a bad idea. Don't do it.
All right. That's two of the things. Tally, are you gonna up your skills, or are you gonna grab a feat?
I'm considering that right now because I'm like right on the edge. I already upped my craft to 3. I'm considering something.
Okay, I should probably do this then for sure. I definitely maxed out and type varianted my healing move.
Yeah, I was thinking about picking up a minor one from it, but yeah, definitely a good idea.
Yep. I am tempted to make it a whatchamacallit now. It's 10, right? To make it a whatchamacallit? Yeah, it is. Variable.
Variable. True.
Think that's worth doing now, or do you think I should hold off?
It depends how much use you really think you're going to get out of it. Like, in short term, that it'll matter.
Okay, leaves me with 6 XP.
Hard choices, man, to be making right now.
I know, right? Mid-session deciding on build path for early game. Rough, buddy.
I'm not going to be able to get a feed. think I want to do that. I think I'm just going to go with skill. Ugh.
Sir, one session. Look at where are those?
We are not hearing you, Gimund.
I'm just mumbling to myself. Don't mind me.
Ah, okay.
Oh, right. I was going to do that. I got to do that. Hold on. That means I got to fix this. That's fine. That's...
There is one feat. Well, actually, no. That won't actually help. So I'm just not gonna.
Right. I ended up spending it on the move. I can't vary or make it variable yet, but I did add typing coverage, so now it's poison and or metal.
That's fair.
That means at least a majority of the party now I can heal appropriately. I think all but Izul? Izul?
Izul.
Yeah, Izul. I think Izul's the only one that I don't have type coverage on. For
I
healing.
don't know if you have one on Luecinda either.
Luecinda, what's your type again?
Astral Shadow.
Right, so I don't have either of them.
But hey, that's a solid 2/3 of the party already, so.
Yeah, I have to take feats to get the others.
Luckily, the starter ones are cheap.
Yes. Can't do it now, but will get to quickly. Because I think my main focus is just going to be getting to the healing portion of things, and then other things later. I am a medic. My job is to medic.
Yep. Question for the party, because Sprocket would get this just from observing people. Is anybody particularly skilled in subterfuge? I think Venro is.
Very much so.
Luecinda is as well? Okay.
I've got 3 dots
Good
in
to
it
know.
already.
I currently have
Perfect.
2.
I have 2
But
now.
But I get to double that in Darkness.
Got it. Yeah,
By
I
the way,
thought I
Luce-
remembered that. Oop.
I was gonna say, Lucinda, if you want to stay at the synth's house since you said it was that far away, I'm sure they'll be amendable.
Sure.
But I will apologize in advance to what you walk into.
It's going to be entertaining.
There's wind chimes, magnets, metal sculptures, and piles of books everywhere, and the kitchen looks like 2 bachelors live there.
35.
How amenable are they going to be to some mild OCD moving stuff around?
Good luck.
Actually, I can get something that helps everyone and you guys with my healing. If you need to heal me. Soothing
the
warmth.
Oh.
Yep, that was always a classic.
Yep.
Look, all I'm going to say when it comes to Lucinda actually getting any amount of order in their area is going to just be good luck.
One collects wind chimes, the other one collects magnets, one likes to read books and will pretend, or at least try to read old world books, and the other one makes, what do you want to call them, Tal?
Probably the equivalency of Rube Goldberg, except they don't actually do anything. They're just art pieces, overly intricate.
It's the I welded a piece of metal to another piece of metal.
It's so sad he's not there right now, because he would be nerding the fuck out about that.
I believe in his backstory, I put it as he creates things that would make you question why they were created in the first place, as they hold no value and no actual meaning. They do nothing. They're there to be overly intricate metal art pieces.
Perfect. Minus UVW. Six.
Just let me know when you're ready there, Era.
Do too much.
There. Yeah.
All right. So while we're on a little bit of downtime here in the game, it was somebody's birthday on Monday, and you don't escape the tradition.
Oh boy.
So we all need to sing happy birthday to Tal.
Over Discord?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, we do
Yep.
it for everyone's birthday.
Everybody ready?
I'm ready. Everybody's got to sing.
Oh no.
All right,
Everyone.
chat, here we go. So,
Alright.
Well,
3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tal. Happy birthday to you.
My fingers decided not to play the F chord, so I guess not F you.
Yippee!
Huzzah. How
Happy
glorious.
birthday.
Yeah, there's no escape for you.
Understandable.
Sprocket sheet.
I had to pull out my guitar, and now I have to put it away. Sad drinking noises.
You.
Alright, I'm done spending my XP. I decided to go skills.
Yeah, I had to move a variation, so mine was quick, unfortunately.
I spent some of it, but I'm holding on to most. Either way, I am ready.
Yep, I have spent all of mine. I'm just trying to fix my sheet because I accidentally overwrote one of the formulae, but I can just get it from a copy. But I am effectively set up.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna go.
And Jet,
Yep. Present.
we are
All
ready
right.
when you are.
Tis the next day then.
Alright, I'm putting it away before I get myself in trouble.
Venro, when you wake up, you see that Sprocket is just not on the bed. He's actually fallen asleep on the floor. Good morning.
I mean, to be fair, his bed is really just a pile of pillows, but...
Oh, even better.
Did you, Well, I don't know if you really sleep, or recharge, or whatever it is that you do.
It's definitely sleeping. You hear some clicking and then just sound of boom as he turns his lamps back on. Yeah. No, definitely sleeping. The charge is generated somewhere in here. But yeah, thank you for letting me sleep in your place. Beats having to make a perimeter for the roaches. But yeah, very cozy.
Sure. Well, let's go find the others.
That's good. And then we'll put our brain cells together to figure out what these gems will be worth.
Well, I guess we're going to find the others. Did we establish a place to meet?
Nope.
No, but I
Okay.
think the Grayson twins are probably not hard to find.
I mean, they do have a
Yeah.
very public.
Venro will go to
Yep.
their shop.
That tracks.
Yep.
They're traveling to the doctor and doctor, full spectrum repair and care.
We're fixing your ails and your pails.
Actually, it just
You're-
says we fix everything.
You're gonna wake up to Luecinda sorting books.
I am not bothered by this. All you know is that one of the Grayson twins makes his way to what accounts for the fridge, pulls out a can, and starts drinking. Whatever it is.
Also, I hope Lucinda has enjoyed getting to constantly deal with stepping over identical looking tails that are taking up way too much space.
She does it basically on reflex. Fine.
I guess Venro and Sprocket are going to show up to the shop, so
at some point.
Whenever they get the
Probably mid-morning time.
how one sibling wakes the other, just boots the tail.
Huh?
Yeah, please do not stand there. That really hurts. Don't stand on that.
Mer?
No, I don't like having my I don't like having a cat put its entire weight on my I get that I'm ace, but I still like having it, okay?
Very fair.
Yep, saw that one
Cats are
going.
so good at targeting that specific spot.
Well,
with
and he likes to
laser-guided
randomly
nail precision.
He likes to just extend his claws randomly too, so that's whenever his paws are there, I'm like, nah, this ain't happening, buddy. Sorry.
Yep, I've had that happen with one of my cats, and there was one time he scored a critical hit. It was very painful.
All I have to say is I have enough holes down there. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm allergic too, so you can imagine what the wound site looked like. It was not a fun couple of days.
So yeah, Lucienda gets to watch, moving on from that conversation very quickly because I don't want to think about it, watches the one Grayson twin whom is not wearing a jacket right now just walk up to the other tail and boot it. You can now tell whose tail is whose.
Oh, they're different colored again.
No, he just one booted the other.
Yep. It like flickered on for a second, but that doesn't even tell you anything.
I mean, she could have like shrugged, like whatever. Don't need to know. Don't need to tell them apart. Not right now, anyway.
I'm gonna go watch from the shop. Drags himself to the front, sits in a chair, sits back, continues to drink from the can he's drinking from.
The other one will eventually get up, go to the fridge in the exact same way, grab out an identical looking can that may or may not be different, and start drinking from it.
I have to be right back for just a couple minutes. I will be right back.
Good luck.
If you knock on the door, he's just going to stare at you through the glass, waiting for you to open it.
Knock.
I'm just imagining that Sprocket has gone far ahead of Venro. Venro may have zoomies, but he's taking his time. He knows how
Just
to
because you
conserve
can go
energy.
fast doesn't mean you have to.
Exactly.
So yeah, if you knock on the glass or on the door, which you can see into, that is a shop front. You're just getting stared at.
What's Sprocket do?
Rocket, like, looks closer to the glass and is like, looking through two planes of glass simultaneously is a bit difficult. Oh, that's not a piece of furniture. That's one of the brothers. Hi, can I come in?
This is a shop. This is the storefront.
It's still polite to ask. You're not wearing much, so.
I'm wearing a t-shirt.
Okay, good.
Did you think I would tend to my shop naked?
Out of character, yes.
Yeah. Out of character, yes, absolutely. Also in character, yes, absolutely.
They're
You never know.
kosher enough to put on pants before coming out to the shop front.
Again, Oki,
There's sense.
he's Ace.
I know. Exactly.
I'm not a character. I don't think me and Tal discussed if they have a sexuality in character.
Yeah.
Nope, but because
there are people who
kind of
just-
figured that if that comes up in the first couple sessions, we got bigger problems.
Yeah.
Their synths is the thing. Is like they might just be synthetic top to bottom. Sprocket ain't assuming.
We'll put that in quotation marks, sure. He goes, the door is unlocked because it's a storefront. You don't have to ask permission to enter a storefront.
Just trying to be polite. Sprocket opens the door. So, this is the Grayson twins shop.
That is correct. Is it just you?
Venro will probably catch up about now.
Yeah, he kind of started looking around at things and, well, figured we had stuff to get to and do in the morning, so.
No.
I wasn't looking around at things. You just ran ahead.
I moved at a moderate yet respectable pace that was slightly faster than walking.
You ran.
Okay, fine, I ran a little bit, but...
I definitely see why you keep lifting him up.
Yeah. No, I get the hesitation to let me roam free.
I'm surprised other people have left him unsupervised this long.
Well, I don't really have a people, so to speak. And most people choose to ignore my presence. I don't cause harm. I'm just curious.
If you want to go in back, I don't... Is the other one coming? The brother is currently drinking breakfast.
Drinking breakfast?
I'm also back here so that way when they walk back, they're still supervised.
He thumbs behind him. Door's there.
Well, good morning to you, Dr. Grayson.
Good morning.
I see you're still in incognito mode.
What are you talking about?
One of you's not colorless and one of you isn't colorful by the looks of it. He kind of went that way once we were in the cave.
No, we did that beforehand because we stopped caring. We have a responsibility limit and then we tend to just go white.
I see. And your responsibilities haven't recharged, I see?
We're getting there.
Okay. Well, I will
Anyways,
keep my
it's funny to
hands-
watch you guys guess which one's which.
Very fair. So what's drinkable breakfast? Like, I know I have a weird diet. Do you guys drink oil or something similar?
It depends on what we have on hand. Grease, usually some meat, some other things, sometimes oil. Though one of us typically prefers to keep the oil for projects. So not commonly. Sometimes metal. If we have shavings available. Pretty much anything a robot or an organic person would eat, we eat.
It's to both worlds, and you make fun of me for eating lead. Though
We
I can
don't
tell you're
eat
far
lead.
more mechanical than I am.
Turns out lead is actually... It has some reactions with certain materials. It's best just not for anything to eat. But if you want to go on back, you can.
I don't want to intrude. There are those magnets.
Have you gotten back yet?
He's been like peeking between the front and the back while having a conversation with you.
Those are
Or is
magnets.
it more of
yes. It's definitely a shop front with there's a door behind him that you have to go through.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I just
Would you
imagine
want-
Sprocket's kind of like, oh, go on.
I was about to say, do you want customers looking into your personal space?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
Well, some of us don't have the liberty of having a personal and non-personal space, so it doesn't really bother me too much. But yeah, I will happily go and explore with my hands behind my back, grasping each other. Here, I'll grab my tail. There. Can't touch anything.
Go on.
He shimmies the door open with his shoulder. All right. Oh yeah, was you guys invited Luecinda here, right?
That would be me.
Hey.
You see, Luecinda is shuffling books around into very specific piles.
Ooh. Were they like that before, or is this...
No, it was
your
very
doing?
disorganized.
Oh, I would never expect those two to be disorganized. He looks at the bachelor pad.
This is a bachelor pad if a frat party crashed it.
You know, this makes me want to reorganize my house. I know where everything is.
You going back to Venro?
Oof.
I think we lost him.
He just kind of gives a shrug. I mean, I don't really see much need to go back.
All right.
The moment one of the Grayson twins sees Sprocket actually walk back there, he's just going to point at him and go, all right, do not mess up the medical bay. Do not change where anything is located inside of that medical bay. Also, don't touch the art sculptures either. They're delicate.
Oh, these are the art sculptures? I love them. Which one of you two makes them?
He's just getting a look.
I'm
Is
going
it
to
You know
Brotherly
one of us
endeavor?
does, so does it really make a difference?
Sprocket gonna ask if it was one they hadn't met yet.
No, Sprocket was asking if it's a brotherly endeavor, like them both doing it, like
Okay.
making the sculptures together.
No. Out of character, no.
Secret triplets.
Secret triplets.
The third one bursts out of the closet. It's me all the time!
How did
Very
something
funny.
so big fit in such a small closet?
They keep me in the closet because I do terrible things at night.
I see.
That's a joke. That's not canon.
So
It's
that's
not
the one.
canon.
Got it. Okay. That's the fun, brother. Well, no, just popping in to say hi. Also, you know, hard to resist being invited to a door that you've never seen open before. My curiosity has been satisfied. I am not going to touch anything, even though those sculptures look really tactily fun. I'm going to turn around and go back to the front of the store without damaging anything. And Sprocket does as he says, and waits patiently for everybody to get ready for the morning.
More or less just waiting for Izul to Izul. I can't pronounce your name right. I'm sorry, Gimund, to show up.
Yeah, he's showing up with Probably meat on his steak.
Meat on
Luecinda
this
is finishing the pile that she is working on, sorted by book type, book genre, and author name.
Now, if only we had bookshelves.
Yep, that's why she's made very, very neat vertical stacks.
So when
well, yeah,
Izul
but why would
comes-
we have a bookshelf when instead that wall space could be used for more art projects and wind chimes and magnets?
Turn the bookshelf into an art project, decorate it with those things, and then put the books on it.
I think you are vastly overestimating the amount of straight lineage inside of these art projects.
You only need like a straight line for each actual shelf piece, and that's it.
there's any straight lines. There's nothing straight in this house.
What about the floor?
It's the Mall of America. I can promise you it's bent. Jokes aside, I assume people want to roll their appraisals at some point.
Yep, if we're all here, we can take a good look at those Jimmy Gems.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Did one of the Dr. Graysons want to say to Izul when he arrived?
Oh, he just said hi.
Oh.
You have meat and a steak. I'm surprised Sprocket hasn't attached himself to your hand like a fish yet.
I have self-restraint, thank you very much, he says, slightly salivating.
Izul's see Sprocket. Do you want the rest of us? Yeah, that's
yes, but you know, it's yours. You should keep it. I don't want to take from you.
Izul's giving it to Sprocket.
Sprocket devours that thing like a piranha does in a cheap sci-fi horror movie.
Can I posit the mental image of Izul just putting it in his mouth?
Probably.
Sprocket opens mouth to protest, stick with meat shoved in.
You probably must
Stick
not make
not
joke.
removed, chomped down anyway.
The question is the stick made of wood or plastic or metal?
Probably would.
There is a non-zero chance that he eats part of the stick.
Oh boy.
Which
This
means
is
there's
coming-
a non-0% chance that he ate the pointy end of the stick.
I will not confirm or deny the stick-eating allegations.
So, in other words, he has half a stick.
Yes. Well, anyways, do you want the stick back? Sprocket says, holding a stick where the tip has clearly been bit off and is splintering.
Probably, yes.
Okay, well, here you go. If you're gonna throw it away, let me know, because I could use a stick like that. I can make fun things out of them.
Yeah, just maybe make sure in the future not to eat the stick part.
Understood. I didn't realize. Well, I know you're not supposed to eat the sticks, but I didn't realize you're not supposed to not eat the sticks. You know, but yeah. Have I been eating them wrong this whole time?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I feel a little bit of dread about me being wrong about all of my gastrointestinal habits throughout my entire life, but let's go and look at these gems. It was one teamwork and one appraisal, is what I'd heard last.
I think
Unless
that
someone
is-
has more appraisal now.
Venro does have 2 dots.
Sprocket has 3.
Boom, so that's 3 extra dice.
So 3 bonus dice. Ooh.
Welcome to leveling.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9 whole dice? Chow. That'll be a 5. And then, so we do 5.
All right. So, you have 3 different sets of gemstones. You have a small number of Lake Superior agates. You have a small number of amethysts, and you have a few quartz clusters. Now, here's the question. Do you want to sell them in their current raw state, or are you going to try and maybe use some of the tools here to clean them up a little?
Well, we've got some pretty nice gems here. Nothing like the really big, fancy, hard ones that I've seen, but they're pretty. Somebody'd buy them. Guys got any polishing kits? I think my shirt thing is not up to the standard of polishing gems.
One of the Grayson twins stands up and starts heading for the workshop.
There is also the possibility that Sprocket just eats them, and, well, that's that.
I would not eat gems. There's nothing good inside of them.
This indicates that you have tried.
You overestimate my spending money.
There's nothing good inside of them, says the creature that eats lead.
Look, lead makes my tummy feel very funny, and then I'm better as a person afterward.
I'm going to put out there that I
Are you
don't.
considered a person?
Yes, I think. I mean, I'm mostly people. Like, if you look at my jaw downward, I'm people.
Speaking of which, I
Play
wouldn't
some-
mind. Go ahead.
No, you go on.
Speaking of which, afterwards, I think me and my brother would love to do a medical examination on you. But for the time being, well, I don't trust you with power tools. Let me get a cloth.
Yep.
Do you need sandpaper?
Yes, probably. I don't think I've ever really worked with gems before. I can give it a try, but maybe Mr. Sculptures might be the one better at handling them.
I think there's a significant difference between welding metal and gemstones, unfortunately. Unless Mr. Make Sculptures wants to try. But I leave that to us. Walks out of the room.
Well,
What's
Sprocket
this
will
about?
follow him to the workshop.
What's this about, Mr. Makes Sculptures?
I'm confused as
One
well.
Grayson. Oh, so come back here, come back here. They're so cool. Don't touch them. One of the Graysons makes these really fantastic scrap sculptures. Like, you can see thoughts inside of them. Like, you can feel the raw emotions that are being displayed in the welts. You can see the angles and the way they interplay with one another really sells the tension of creation and the pain of being.
Izul's just gonna look at him.
Lucinda is just staring.
What? I like art? Art's cool?
They're just not my sort of thing.
Wow.
Nice.
I think Sprocket looks for a dragging tail to find the workshop because he didn't let himself go deeper alone for fear of touching things.
Yeah, off to one of the sides there is, in fact, a doorway, and then mirrored perfectly on the other side there is another doorway.
Is there a tail tip sticking out of either one?
There is a tail sticking out of the left one.
Well, that seems to be the way to go. I hope.
To be fair, there's also doors in the back that have tail sticking out of them.
Oh boy.
Wait, how many tails in total?
2.
Okay, good.
But you'd be a fool to think that the tail doesn't go through their entire house.
You're right. I forget that it's. I think the 12 feet tall, and I'm like, okay, tail is also relatively. No, the tail is like a half a football field.
E.g., we're telling you to roll a die, evens or odds. See if you end up in the right place.
Perfect. I'm down for it. Let's see. Let's do. I'm
Oh,
feeling
good.
lucky with
And
a
you
D8.
and do you remember why I was debating making them huge?
Oh, that showed a 6. So left door.
Are they going the left door in the front or the left door in the back?
In the front.
All right, you have gambled correctly. There is, in fact, a workshop there, and there is a Grayson twin standing in there.
Yippee! All right, so I guessed right. So, great. Is this where we polish our gems?
So, first off, I do need to ask, do you know anything about polishing gems?
In theory, I've polished a lot of glass. Did that for a bit. I polished light bulbs.
Enjoy your stay.
I think I polished quartz before, actually. Yes, but the prettier ones. I think it's called a gate, and what's the other one? Amethyst. Yes, amethyst. I think that's what I've heard it called. Those ones will be a bit more experimental.
All right. Are you looking to actually commit any lapidary? Or are you just trying to make it clean?
I wouldn't know the first thing about cutting them.
There's a difference between lapidary and just cutting them.
Both Sprocket and Ogie don't know what lapidary is.
Lapidary is any form of stone shaping, including gemstones, minerals, normal stone. This is doing it through anyway, including something as basic as like tumbling.
Oh, well, you learn something new every day. No, Sprocket's never participated in any type of lapidary, but he has been a window washer at some point in his life. And quartz is common enough that he's probably been told to go clean it.
All right. Because if you look to smooth them out in any way, that'll take a couple weeks. If you want to try and cut them, I don't exactly have gem cutting tools here, but you're welcome to try. So long as you don't mess up my actual tools.
Yeah, I'd rather not ruin our goods, so I think a good polishing between the two of us, do them well. Night, Merlin.
All right, if you just want to clean, then here's a rag.
Woohoo!
And he will hand Sprocket a rag and point him to where cleaning supplies are, with strict instructions to not mix them.
Right. Ammonia and chlorine. Ammonia and chlorine.
I just said not to mix.
I was just saying the names of the ones I know, not to mix. I passed out once.
Don't mix any of them, and you don't have to worry about it.
Fair. Sprocket will busy himself with polishing gems.
All right,
right.
Digi, does cleaning them require a check?
I was thinking about potentially a craft check, but if it's cleaning them, I don't believe so. Sorry, rather polishing or refining them in some way, but just cleaning them, maybe not.
I mean, you could have us roll it anyway and just make it be a really low SR.
That's fair. All right, give me a craft check.
All right, my internet's fucky right now, so take like 3 dice on assist.
Okay. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3 is 8. That's a number I can do.
Is it?
Yes. And you're just fudging the difficulty mod, or do you want me to change it to a specific number?
I mean, the difficulty mod is always 7 unless otherwise stated.
So I was making sure of. Oof.
Well, it's getting late, so take a soul from me.
Okay.
That one is a stubborn.
Well, I have another boost die, so take another soul from me.
Okay.
This man has so many souls.
Yeah, Sprocket's
I have
also
2.
going to. Yeah, Sprocket's also going to soul. So we'll roll 2 of those. Okay, well there we go. So that turns it into a 5.
It does. Congratulations, the gemstones are looking much better.
All right, now I will have nothing to do with the process of selling them. Congratulations,
my
they
face
have been
in this.
cleaned. My part is done here.
Wonderful.
We have to return to our home planet now. Goodbye.
Just steals them immediately.
Well, unless people want to do something specifically to sell them, I'm down for just whoever can do that best does it.
All right. Let's see.
Whoever has the highest social
Now, what would we use for commerce?
That is persuasion.
Yep.
Which Venro does now have 2 dots in. Wasn't getting much use out of presents, so I moved some around.
And as a local, like a few of you here, you might know the right people to try and hawk these to, so you'd get an additional dice.
Yep, one of the Grayson twins has at least one in persuasion, but that's already beaten out by Venro currently. So if anyone else has 2,
Rocket can assist with 2 persuasion.
Best I can offer is a teamwork.
Can I offer you a teamwork in these trying times? That's still 3 additional dice, so
yep.
+1. So I guess Venro gets to roll this time.
One of those 2s was almost a 10. Or the only
Almost,
2.
but not quite.
Also, we are getting close to the end, so...
Yeah, don't worry, this shouldn't take long. That's why I'm not making you go to, like, specific vendors or something. Alright, so that's 6?
6?
Alright. You do manage to sell these for a tidy sum of 960 caps.
So 160 a pop.
Yep. Everyone gets an additional 160 caps. Along with the 20 you gained earlier. That's some shopping money.
Yeah.
160. Alright.
That's 16 iguanas on a stick.
Is that what Sprocket
Iguanas
is
on a
counting
stick
them in?
cannot be that expensive. Wait, no, sorry. I thought you said 16 iguanas on a stick.
We did?
Oh, are they really 10 caps each? Fair enough. Is it pricey?
Yeah, it's a whole iguana and a whole stick. Like, that's 2 whole meals in one.
Alright, fair enough. I suppose I forgot how big iguanas are.
That iguanas get absolutely enormous. We just don't have them up here in Minnesota.
They're big boys.
Yeah, considering I used to live in Florida. Yeah.
I've known people that have them at pets.
Yeah, I went. We were down in the jungles in Cancun, and we saw some that like legitimately were the size of cats. Like they're huge boys.
Oh, the ones in Florida were even bigger.
Well, that's because Florida.
Yeah,
they're eating the irradiated things. I know Springfield's not in Florida.
I did get to watch one belly flop onto a car once. That was from the top of a palm tree. No lie.
Did it live?
Yes. I think the car ended up
bastard.
worse off than it did.
I imagine so.
There was a really nice iguana-shaped dent on the roof of the car after.
Hey. It just makes me think of the video of the. Go on.
All of our other quests should be outside the city now, right?
Unless you care to root around and find the projector. Yes.
Yep, which I would go update our quest list accordingly, but my my internet is still out, so no. I'll do that later.
Yep.
We got a little bit of money, so we could possibly just leave if we wanted to make the trek now. We
Yeah.
could probably buy a little additional supplies.
Definitely enough to live.
Which is the important part.
Yep.
Is that what we wanted to do was say screw these side quests and go main quest now? Screw the settlement.
Well, there's the general fetching, which will be done outside. Maybe we can get lucky and find a replacement bulb for the projector. Well, a whole ass one, who knows?
We just find a quote spare projector and just be like, oh yes, this totally wasn't your original projector. It's just the spare we found. Here you go.
Projector's a projector, right? Who knows? We might pass through a somewhat intact drive-through.
God, I miss drive-thrus.
There's one up here somewhere.
I keep
They were
seeing
everywhere
signs
in the
for it,
Fallout
but I've got
universe.
no idea if it's still around, actually.
Let me look it up.
That's fair. I still have Steak and Shake signs, like down the street from me, and there is definitely no Steak and Shake there anymore.
I miss Steak and Shake. They were so good until they were all shut down for health code violations.
There's
Oh,
a,
that's what made them good.
I know.
There's a place across the street. I forget what it is, but now it's like a coffee shop called like a Lodi's or something. Except they didn't change the big sign on the corner of the street.
The closest one to us, Zim, is an hour south. There's also a couple of
Oof.
drive-in food places, though, if you really want one.
There are a couple Steak and Shakes near me still. It's just that I lost the one down the street, and it was so convenient.
I haven't been to a Steak and
Sad.
Shake in a while.
I'm glad the
Hershey's
food place
special
is there.
dark shake. Mm.
I'm
You
glad
want to know the real place to watch out for, even though it's not going to be anywhere near you. Well, except for other people in the Midwest here, but Culver's is champ.
Oh god, Culver is so good.
It
There's
is very
one
good.
literally down the street from where I live.
I'm glad
Really?
that there's no
Okay.
food places that are close to me that don't require me to drive anymore that I actually really like, because I would walk to them. But yeah, Culver's is mint, man.
So the real suffering is that there's a Culver's, and literally, like I think maybe 200 feet away is a Waffle House. So I have to like choose which one I want to eat at anytime I go in that direction, and it's always so hard to pick.
That's fair.
Anyways,
Being
back
in
to the
Native Ohio, and
game.
I've never seen a Culver's. Yep. Wow, then, Ro, that's a huge stack of caps.
Yes, here is your share.
Wait, I get all of these? Oh.
No, you get a share of it. As he's holding out
Yeah,
a portion of it.
Yeah, I'm excited about the share. That's a lot of caps. It's over 100.
Is it more than 8?
Yeah.
Already better.
Is mayonnaise an instrument? So I assume this means that we have some fundage. Did we want to grab anything, or are we feeling comfortable in leaving now?
I have the itch to head on out.
All right. In that case, we should buy stuff like food and then leave.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan for me.
Any particular things you want us to get, oh chef? Oh chef.
Well, first, I have a question for the DT. So does one of the fungus loaves account for 1 day's worth of meal?
You are fading in and out there for some
Yeah.
reason.
Guess leaning back is not a thing right now.
Unfortunate.
question was, does one of the fungus lobes count as a day's worth of meal?
That is a
As a
good
ration.
question. I've been assuming that all of the food stuff is, 1 day each, but is it, Enja?
It is variable depending on your character's size.
Oh, that means that we have to eat. What is it? How many times as much tell?
Don't know.
I'm only going to say like one additional ration per size food item ration per size category. Maybe I'll update it later, but there is also, personal satiation. What do you want to eat?
I mean, I'm pretty sure both of them are pretty happy eating just about anything, minus lead
That's fair,
and
and that's
drugs.
them.
And then, question for you, Enja. Do we also need a separate unit of water and/or liquid imbibement?
Actually, Izul's gonna need to go get a water bottle or something. And
How many days are we planning on being gone?
It was like a 3 days trip?
3 days
No.
there, 3 days back, I think it was. So
Yeah,
6.
yeah, to get there and then 3 more back, yeah.
All I know is
I was about to say, no, we're
Venro's
going to need
already
more than
got-
just 3 days.
Venro's already got 7 days of rations and water.
I'm gonna make sure to pick up 10 then. For myself, I'm assuming the other synth twin can cover himself.
Yep.
Oh, but Enja, my question about the water was more, if we need water per day, is there a penalty to drinking dirty water?
You might accumulate some rads, but that's more of a roll of the dice.
Okay.
Some of you are more resistant to that than others, but also dirty water sucks. It tastes bad.
Unless you like the metals. In which case it tastes bad, but is also bad.
I'll enjoy my delicious dirty water in my corner then. The floating pits add flavor.
Very well then.
The statement, unfortunately, I was made with taste buds.
yeah, I think Izul's gonna go shopping for a few things.
Yep. Definitely bulking out the rations and the waters lists.
Canteen.
To replace the roll of duct tape that was used. Also, could Sprocket keep the Tupperware for reasons?
I mean, probably. I don't think we'd throw it away.
Okay, good.
Nothing gets thrown out in Fallout. Instead, you stick it to a gun and suddenly it's fully automatic. For some
Yeah, I
reason.
know, right?
Exactly.
How does this Tupperware turn your gun fully automatic? That's between you, Bethesda, and God.
You mean God Howard?
So yes, it sounds like we're probably going to be ready to go.
Yep.
Next
I guess,
time.
I guess one final clarification. It's 1 ration per day for a medium creature.
Yeah, effectively.
Okay.
Might refine it, or I might just leave it simple.
KSS.
However, expect me to use my random encounters table as you're exploring the wilderness.
Yeah, that's fair. Kind of
Ooh.
expected that part.
Yep. It wouldn't be Fallout if there weren't random animals and things everywhere for no good reason.
And the Deathclaw out of nowhere.
No, that's
We
just
already got
Lucinda.
our Death Cloud in nowhere. She wears a
That's
dress
just
and her name is
Lucinda,
Lucinda.
I'm pretty sure
she's-
Death Claw came from somewhere.
And she spent several hours organizing books that is probably immediately going to collapse the next time that RGB sits down to read a book.
Probably, but you know.
No, you get harassed by a group of Minutemen asking you to set up a colony.
Oh, so they've attacked the medic. Got it. Everybody
Look,
saw that, right? Okay, good.
All I'm gonna say for that is if those fuckers show up here, some characters here are gonna be very worried.
Yeah. Who's that weird Oh wait, no, they speak now. Who's that weird speaking person who is carrying 7 mountains worth of items on them and has a fully automatic rocket launcher?
And every time they get a critical hit, they John Cena's intro plays.
Why are they
Actual
asking
rock-
about somebody named Sean?
Yeah, we should leave now.
Out of character, well, in character before we go. Since the group has pit boys, you should tune to. Does yours have radio stations?
Yes.
I think so.
If you tuned in 101.3. We'll be able to communicate through that channel. At least me and my brother.
Okay, well. Wait. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me on the radio?
Welcome to Dr. Grayson Radio. We apologize about the random thoughts that will go through this radio channel. We do not recommend listening to it in your free time. We are judgmental people.
Occasionally, you may also be treated to one of our renditions of whatever song we happen to be thinking of. This meets the qualifications of a radio station.
Huh. I'm never taking it off this station.
Elevator music starts playing.
I wonder if I think hard enough I can hijack it.
Oh, boy.
It is not recommended for your own mental health of joining our radio station mentally.
Weren't you trying to interface with me before? Or saying that you wanted to?
We want to... What's a nice way of putting this?
Figure out any level of why and what makes you tick, just out of pure curiosity. Because it says something if we're able to interface with you.
You could just ask me. I'm a sentient being. I'm driven by a sense of novelty and survival.
I doubt this. Specifically the last part.
Haven't died yet.
We're also
I
a
don't
little
think
bit.
you're driven by a sense of survival.
We also believe at this point in time, based on your description, that your brains may actually be meat, not electronic, which would prevent it from working. Though there are easy ways to find out, apparently, with you.
It's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I never really went beyond the latex layer to find out. I heard that if bacteria get in the brain, that's not good for you.
No. Actually, not good is an understatement.
I think the words the doctor said was instantaneously lethal.
No, that's
Or
the
you'd
worst
wish
part.
it was.
Not you. I recognize, well, Sprocket lifts his hands above his head and like traces the vague 12-foot tall shape of the synth. That. I think you guys would be better primed for dealing with me than, the normal folks without metal bits.
There you guys go. Out of character, you can communicate with us. Not sure. Be sure.
Yep, short range.
Woohoo! Just so
Hell
you know,
yeah.
you'll hear random guitar riffs. That's the music that goes between Sprocket's ears. Just like 2 to 3 seconds of guitar riff, and then it stops.
We are not radio towers currently.
Yet.
Yeah, it's...
Look, you find radio parts out in the wastes. It's hard, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining today, Conrad.
Bye, Conrad.
Bye-bye, Conrad.
It was hypnotic watching you work. Awesome job.
Also, it's going to be very funny when they find sufficiently powerful radio equipment to start integrating in themselves, and then you start getting that funny feeling in your teeth when they start broadcasting.
Which means you'll know when we're talking to each other.
Yeah, but that's only if we kick up the power a lot.
Why wouldn't we?
So what is
Well, there is still a
sensitive to
legitimate benefit when we're being.
I know. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Sprocket?
I was saying, would Izul be sensitive to that, being a sonic type and all?
I mean, if we ever manage it, probably.
Now imagining Izul doing the Stitch thing. Sticks finger and Pip-Boy opens mouth, radio plays.
They're tuned into they're tuned into the Twins radio station, so like some bad repetition of like Frank Sinatra or whatever starts playing.
Fly me to the, fly me to the, fly me to the, fly me to the stars.
Izul casts their mental channel.
I want to listen to Frank Sinatra.
Hey, he exists in Fallout,
I'm aware.
so you know. Listening to Frank Sinatra is just appropriate Fallout ambiance. That's life. That's little.
Worst part is I can't have, or there's some, none of his music is instantly summoning in my head.
Oh, I started immediately thinking of That's Life.
I mean, I thought about Fly Me to the Moon, but
I mean, if you somehow
one
manage
I'm
to
hearing
tap
is not.
into Luecinda's mind, it's just going to be any and all music is done in Geiger counter clicking.
It's sick, not gonna lie.
I'm just imagining it's constantly playing Uranium Fever.
Correct.
Ultra lo-fi.
Also, Britney Spears toxic.
No, she's not a poison type.
No, I got that.
However, we do have Radiation by Imagine Dragons.
By the way, in case people don't know about That's Life from Frank Sinatra, has one of the funniest lines ever, where it goes, "That's life, that's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May." I find that line so hilarious. They're just like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing great." Then I'm just like, absolutely fucked. But don't worry, I'm gonna crawl back.
I don't know. That's life. The final line is the best. I'm sorry.
Oh, where he's just like, but if there's nothing shaking, come here this July. I'm gonna roll myself in a big ball and die. My. That part.
Yes, but if there's nothing shaking come this July, I'm gonna roll myself in the big ball and die.
My.
I love that line. I don't know why, but it just makes me laugh.
Question. I know Venro said they don't have a Pip-Boy, so are they not able to access the twins radio
Well,
thing?
if Enja's saying we all have one, then yeah, he'll have one.
Yeah, it just could be that his is scavenged or whatever. He could have just like found his himself personally.
Where the Pip-Boy is supposed to be, somebody drew a stick figure on the screen.
Yes, the legally distinct boy, 2500.
Yes.
Legally distinct boy. Right next to the pimp boy.
Look, I still find the pimp boy hilarious.
It's so good.
So, should we go ahead and call it since we're, seem to be done?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And just said we were done, so.
He already said we were done a little while ago,
I
so that's
missed
why
that.
we were just bullshitting.
My bad.
That's why we're shooting it.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Fallout Twin Cities Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, tipping to the channel directly, grabbing merch over at zgfgaming.store, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, and don't forget, iguanas are tasty.